My name is Ellie Banke, and I'm opening for Ed Sheeran a couple dates on his Loop tour this summer, which means I have 21 weeks until my first stadium show at Soldier Field in Chicago. I'm taking this opportunity to level up my artistry as much as possible before then, so...
Welcome to Banke Bootcamp.
Monday! I began the day writing my morning pages for The Artist's Way and then did a full-body stretch and strengthen workout. Afterward, I practiced piano for an hour. Slowing down and focusing on good technique is proving to be much more useful than trying to muscle my way through things. Even though that can be frustrating at times, it's a very good lesson. I practiced my hand-in-hand exercise mindfully, worked on the chords of keys C through F#/G flat on the wheel of fifths, and learned to play my diminished chords on both hands. My buddy Isaiah came over later in the day to work on music, and we got a ton done. There's a section of one song we needed a bunch of different noises for it, and those were some of my favorite bits to record today.
Hey! Get back here! Johnny! Johnny! Oh, you scamp!
Hey! Woo! Yeah! My yes, thought it's a rapper.
After he left, I practiced guitar for 45 minutes, working on the cleanliness of my chord changes in I See Fire. I still have to bounce out some stems from my producer today, but after that, I'm done for the day.
He wants to be in the
You
video.
want to be in the video! Featuring Chip. Tuesday, I began the day writing my morning pages for The Artist's Way and then ran a mile and a half-ish. I do not feel like going on this run. But when I got closer to home, I saw that there was a man in a wheelchair struggling to get up the sidewalk because of the snow that hadn't been cleared. I helped push him past all the snowy bits, which contributed to my extra half-mile-ish. Just a note, if you don't clear your sidewalk in the winter, please do, so that things like this are less likely to happen. After my workout, I stretched, ate breakfast, and then worked on cleaning up some vocals in a project I'm working on. I went to physical therapy and then came home to record backup vocals for several hours. After I finished, I practiced piano and guitar for 45 minutes each. For piano, I worked on solidifying the materials that I practiced yesterday.
Major, minor, minor, major. Nailed it. Let's try the left hand. Major, minor, diminished, major, diminished, minor, major, major, minor, minor, major.
For guitar, I worked on cleaning up my chord changes for my open mic songs, which are the same 2 songs as last week. I'm totally fine with doing the same open mic songs for a few weeks in a row because I'll get better each week. I'm finally done for the day and definitely ready to rest. Wednesday. I started the day with a 45-minute walk where I also did some bird watching, wrote my morning pages, took an Epsom salt bath, and did some work on the week 2 materials for The Artist's Way. For piano, I practiced all my regular materials and learned my sus2 chords on both hands. Afterwards, I had a guitar lesson where I worked on identifying any given chord that I'm playing. I started to connect some new dots today, which really helped with my overall understanding of music theory, which is exciting. When I got home, I finished recording the backup vocals for the project I'm working on, along with some other random noises that turned into some maniacal laughter.
Come on!
After cleaning them up a bit, I sent all the stems to my producer, which felt very good.
It's done. I hope it's done.
I practiced all my open mic songs a couple of times and then performed them at said open mic shortly after. I was more nervous this time, and while I felt like my vocals weren't as clean as I would have liked them to be, my chord changes were much cleaner than last time, so I'll still take it as a win.
And with that shadow upon the ground, I hear my people screaming out. Now I see fire inside the mountain.
I'm finally done for the day and more than ready to eat dinner and go to bed. Thursday. I started the day by writing my morning pages and working on more of the materials for week 2 of The Artist's Way. I did a full body strength workout followed by a mile run with my dog Hedwig. Each week of Banke Bootcamp has looked a little different exercise-wise because I've been slowly building strength and testing my limits carefully. I feel strong in my body in a way that I haven't in a while, so I know I'm on the right track. For piano, I worked on speeding up my hand-in-hand exercise and solidifying the materials that I worked on yesterday. For guitar, I began to work on memorizing the fretboard. Guitar is much harder for me to understand visually than piano, but I know that I'll get there with consistent practice.
I got a C to an E to an F to an A to a G to a B to a C.
After attending to some various work tasks, I practiced my live set while integrating speeding up my heart rate before I sang each song, which made my lungs feel weak as shit. I'm gonna start with like a little bit of cardio before I run each one for like 30 seconds or so, and then go directly into the song, because that's a great way that I can begin to really focus on calming down my breath at the very beginning when I start to have my heart rate increase if I'm nervous or if I'm just kind of feeling a particular way. I am a fire burning in winter. Theoretically, my lungs will be less weak as shit by the time that I play my Cactus Club show on February 27th. This is how we grow though, one breath at a time. Friday. I started the day by writing my morning pages and working on more of the materials for week 2 of The Artist's Way. I had a meeting with my producer to discuss notes for a project that's almost done, and then I did a full body strength workout followed by a mile run with my dog Hedwig. It's the second day I've tried doing a long full body strength workout into a run, and while it's really challenging, I feel like my body's keeping up pretty well. I did, however, visit the chiropractor for the second time this week today because I had several bones in my spine pop out of place. Gotta build more strength to keep my bones in place in the future, so it's fine. For piano, I worked on all the same materials as yesterday and learned all my sus4 chords on both hands. For guitar, I continued working on memorizing the fretboard, and I started learning the song Amazing by Ed Sheeran, which is not going very well right now. But with practice, it'll get better. People often say that I sound great on guitar, but that's probably because they've only heard me play the 2 songs that I know, and I've practiced the hell out of those, so they do sound pretty good. But this is a different story, so here is a humbling moment for you to witness.
Get away. If I were them, I'd be the man. Miley.
After practicing guitar, I had a meeting with my team, finished up some miscellaneous work, and now I am done for the day. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and click the bell notification so you never miss a Banke Bootcamp update. See you next week.